Hey everyone, a little slow flow for you guys, just to kind of get the body moving a little bit. Nothing too hard, but yet not too soft. So just kind of in the middle, just nice and feel good. So we're gonna start in child's pose. So you can keep your knees together if you'd like, or you can take them wide with your big toes together and just fold forward. Drop your head to the ground, let your heart melt towards the ground, relax your shoulders. You just take a moment here and breathe. Start turning inward. Find some nice big breaths. Really feel the back expand with every in breath, and then soften in a little more on the exhale. And just start to let your mind clear of any thoughts. So allow yourself to really follow the breath. Allow the body to start to relax into the mat. Take 3 more big breaths here. Fill up as much as you can. Feel the expansion through the entire rib cage. Full exhale, just release everything out. In your next breath, walk your fingers over to the right corner of your mat. Find a nice stretch to the left side of the body. Relax in. Really feel the expansion through the left side of the body with each breath. Take one more full round of breath. And gently make your way over to the left side of your mat. Allow yourself to relax in and breathe into the right side of your body. Feel the expansion. With every breath, creating more space into the body. And take one more full round of breath. And gently make your way back to center. Pause here for 2 more rounds of breath. Maybe even come up on your fingertips, find a little bit more length, and then soften in. Good. On your next breath, make your way up into table. Let's sit up for some cat-cows. So just taking a moment here to get the knees under the hips and the wrists underneath your shoulders. We'll start with your in breath. Lift your tail, drop your belly. Bring your heart through your chin, your gaze. Exhale, round your tail. Keep rounding through your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest, gaze towards your belly button. And now follow your breath. Close your eyes. Allow your breath to be your guide. Really focusing in on the articulation of the spine, starting at the tail, finishing at the head on both the in and the out breath. Take 2 more full rounds of breath. And after that second exhale, come back to neutral, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And on this first dog, just walk it out. Bend the knees, come up on your toes, shift through the hips, just kind of move around. But make sure that you're pressing through the fingers, the fingertips, the mounds of the knuckles,
push the mat away. Lift your hips up and back. Roll your triceps down. Let's take a couple more breaths, pedaling it out. Find your full variation of downward facing dog. Lift your thigh bones to the back wall. Lift your tail to the back corner. Take one more full in and out breath. Next in breath, roll through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. In breath, roll through plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. In breath. Out breath. 2 more rounds of breath. Pausing in downward facing dog. Take one more full round of breath. In breath, your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring it through between your hands. Keep your fingertips down. Start to lengthen through the spine. Lift the chest. Reshoot your back heel. Take a couple more breaths here. Finding a twist. Keep your left hand down on the ground. Open right arm up to ceiling. Drive your shoulders down away from the ears. Maybe your gaze can go up if that doesn't feel good. You can keep it neutral or possibly look down. So pick what serves you best. Keep drawing the ribs open. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. Bring the hand down. Start to walk the right foot up to the side just slightly. We're going to step the back foot up into Malasana, our yogi squat. So for those of you turn this way who might not know, the heels are in, the toes are out. The knees are going to drive out to the side here. And keep the left hand down. You can bring it right into the inside of the left leg. Just find a little twist open. Shoulders down. One more round of breath. Bring that arm down, bring the right tricep to the right inner thigh, and then open left side. Shoulders rolling down. Big breaths here. Take 2 more rounds of breath. Bring the hand down, press the fingertips, lift your hips, heel, toe, feet together. Take a moment here in your fold, bend your knees. Feel free to shake out your legs, find a bind, sway, move your head. So just tap into what feels good for you. Take a moment here. When you're ready, just let your hands fall heavy. Take one more in and out breath. Next in breath, half lift. Either hands can come to your shins or you can keep your fingers down. On your exhale, fold. In breath, root through your feet, rise all the way up. Hands to heart center. In breath, rise up. Exhale, fold. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into your plank on this first one. Roll forward just slightly, bend the elbows lower halfway. In breath. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, left leg up. Bring it through between the hands. Pause here, keep the fingertips down, reach your heel back, lengthen through the spine. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath here. Finding our twist, we'll keep the right hand down on the ground. In breath, open, left arm up. Now plug the shoulder blades down on your back. Gaze can be up, neutral, or down. Choose what serves you best. Take one more big round of breath. Bring your hand down, walk the left foot out slightly. Step up, Malasana, yogi squat. Lengthen your spine. I'm gonna stay at this angle. Let's keep the right hand down this time, right tricep by the right knee. And breath open, left arm. Plug your shoulders back down. Take one more big breath. Bring that left arm down. And we'll go to the other side. Breath open. Take one more breath. Bring that hand down. Press the fingertips on the floor. Lift your hips, heels to the feet together. Take 2 breaths into your fold. Next in, breath half lift. Exhale, fold. In, breath rise all the way up. Hands to heart center, exhale. In, breath rise up. Exhale, refold. Half lift, in breath. Exhale, plant the hands. So you can jump back if you would like. Come forward, exhale, lower half. In breath, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause here. Take your right leg up. We're going to find a little core work here. Come forward to plank, right knee, right elbow. Now drop it to the right wrist. Draw it to the left elbow, or wrist, up to the left elbow, back to the right. Take it all the way back up. I'm going to come sideways. Okay. There we go. All right. Right to the right elbow, right wrist, left elbow, right elbow, back up. All right, 2 more times. Exhale up. In breath, bring it forward another time. Good. Now I'm gonna jump back around. We're getting kind of fancy. Bring that leg all the way through. Okay. Then we'll go smoother left leg because we'll know. Pause here for 1 moment. We're gonna find our twist. Let's get our setup. Left hand stays on, open twist. Take 1 more breath. This time, bring the hand down, start to rise up, and then step your back foot in, warrior 1. Drop the shoulders down. Let's find a little bind. Bring the hands behind you. Reach the knuckles down, open the chest. Walk your shoulder blades towards each other. Breathe. Two more breaths. Keeping a nice long spine. Start to come forward. Little humble warrior. Bringing the chest right to the inside of the right leg. Keeping both legs nice and strong here. Lots of core strength. Take 2 more rounds of breath. After a second, exhale, release the fingers. Start walking the right foot to the side of the mat. Step the left leg out in Malasana. Find your yogi squat. Settle in. Left tricep by the inside of the leg. Let's open right arm up. One more breath. And then switch. Inhale, open One more breath. Nice, bring that down, fingertips to the ground, press the hips up, heel, toe. Nice, exhale, fold. In breath, half lift. Exhale, refold. Rise all the way up, in breath. Reach to the fingertips, find a little back bend. Exhale, hands to heart, center. Next, in breath, rise the arms up. Exhale, fold. In breath, half lift. Exhale, you can jump back, which land halfway if you do. In breath, bring the heart through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, left leg up. Coming into that core work again. Ready? Left knee, left elbow. To the wrist, to the right wrist, to the right elbow. Back to left and up. Follow your own pace, your breath, in breath. Take one more. All the way up. Bring the left leg through. Pause here. Reach your heel back, lengthen. One more breath. Let's find our twist. Right hand down, open left. Plug the shoulders down. One more breath. Bring your hand down. Start to rise on up. Step the back leg in, warrior one. Soften your shoulders. Find your breath. Breathe. Let's find our bind. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Walk the shoulder blades down the back. Open the chest. Always coming back to the breath. The breath is our guide. Take one more breath here. Keep it a nice long spine. Inhale, start to come forward. Exhale, settle in. Little humble warrior. Chest to the inside of the left leg. Legs nice and strong here. Keep reaching the arms up and back. Take one more round of breath. Release the hands, start to walk the left leg out to the side, step the right leg up, Malasana, yogi squat, settle in. So I'm going to keep the right tricep against the right inner thigh, arm down, open up, left side. Shoulders down. One more round of breath. Bring left arm inside thigh, open right. Two more breaths here. Bring my hand down, fingertips to the ground, lift the hips, heel, toe in, nice little exhale, fold. In breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise it all the way up. One more Surya Namaskar. Pause here for one round of breath. In breath, rise up. Exhale, fold. In breath, half lift. Exhale, you can step back or jump back. In breath, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to come into pigeon. So in breath your right leg up and bring your right knee towards your right wrist. And start to walk your left leg back. So If your hips are sort of like mine, a little tight and they don't land on the ground, you might want to bring a little support, maybe a block. Or if you have a blanket or a little pillow, you can prop your hip right there so you can kind of lean into it. So for those who may have a knee issue, what I'd have you do is just flip over on your back, bring your right ankle right up to top of the left knee there. Maybe just stay here, push the knee away, or you're gonna find a little thread the needle and take this variation. So choose whichever one serves you the best. If you're coming into full pigeon, just take your time really getting there. Keep the chest nice and tall, allow yourself to come down. And remember, less can be more, so be just very mindful here. Allow yourself to relax. You can come all the way down. So just choose what serves you best. Relax the shoulders. Always staying very present with the breath. If any thoughts start to arise, just let them pass. Try not to attach to anything here. Staying really present on what's happening into the body, the sensations you're feeling, just becoming very aware, noticing. It starts to feel like it's too much, slowly start to come out. We'll take about 5 more breaths. So if you're in full pigeon, just taking your time to raise back up. If you are all the way down, forehead on the ground, just slowly start to lift your chest. Slowly start to make your way up to your hands, just taking your time here to come out. If you're on your spine, you can uncross the leg and take your feet to the edges of your mat and find some little windshield wipers that your knees draw left and right. Full pigeon, tuck your back toes, take it back to downward facing dog. You can walk that out, maybe find some circles through your hip. And then when you feel ready for the other side, let's make our way there. Left knee, left wrist. If you're on your spine, bring your left ankle to top of the right knee. Keep your foot flexed if you're on your spine. And then take your time getting into your variation here. Nice long spine, lower down. Allow the shoulders to relax wherever you are. Maybe just close the eyes, notice your breath. Notice how your body feels in this position. If the breath is becoming short and choppy, or you're holding it, that's a sign that you're just too far into this pose or it's not right for you and you need to come out. And that's okay. Honor your body, listen. It's better than an injury. Just utilizing every breath to create more space in the body. Take 5 more breaths here. And again, taking your time to come out, just slowly lifting up. If you're on your spine, slowly just uncross the legs, take your legs wide, find your windshield wipers, full pigeon, take it back, maybe just walk it out again, find some circles. And then from here, if you're in downward facing dog, just step yourself to the front of your mat. If you're on your spine, sit yourself up. Legs fully extended. We're going to come into Paschimottanasana. So sit up nice and tall, hands down by your sides. Reach your heels forward. Roll the shoulders down and back. So Dandasana first. It's a nice strong position here. Take one more round of breath. In breath, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, keep your spine long, start to come forward. So it's not about being able to touch my toes. Keep the spine forward, shoulders down. Good. Slowly just lowers. In breath, keep lengthening the spine forward. Exhale, soften. Keep reaching the heels forward. Make sure the shoulders aren't up to your ears. Your ears don't need any extra loving. They don't need any support. They're fine. So just notice where you feel this the most in the body. Send some breaths there, especially if it's in the lower back. Really expand that region with every breath. And if the hamstrings are feeling really tight, feel free to grab something and bring underneath your knees. That'll help alleviate a little bit of discomfort if there is, or just find a little bend. We're going to take about 5 more breaths here. One more big round of breath. Fill up as much as you can. Exhale. Stay low. Bring your fingertips to the side of your knees. Push into the fingertips. Just lift your heart. Now start to lift yourself up. That just kind of helps get you out of your lower back after that long fold. Nice. So from here, we keep the left leg long. Let's take the right foot, bring it to the inner seam of the thighs. Take the left leg out to the side just slightly. Turn towards your right knee, your back leg. Start to walk your left hand down towards your left foot. Maybe the elbow can come to the inside of the knee. Start to just spin the chest open. Bring the right arm up and over. You could reach the arm over, or you could grab a hold of your head like a little cup. Spin the chest open. Make sure you keep the right sit bone plugged into your mat, so you don't want to lift the right hip up. Start to breathe in through the right side of your body. And if you have a shoulder problem and this is too much for your shoulder, feel free to bring that arm down wherever you're comfortable. The idea is to get a nice stretch through the right side of the body, the lower back, through the hip. Every breath, feel the expansion into the lower right side of the body. Take 3 more big breaths like that. Using the right arm, lift yourself out. Turn now towards your left leg. Slowly walk down. Now drop the right shoulder. So see if we can equal the left and the right shoulders so we're not hunched on one side. Allow yourself to fold in here and breathe. Again, sending the breath to the lower back. Take 3 more rounds of breath. Again, staying low here. Just bring the fingertips right by the side of the knee. Start to pull the heart through. Start to lift yourself out. Cross leg, bring them out in front for a moment. Maybe shake it out. And then we'll go to the other side. Left leg in, right leg out to the side just a little bit. Turn towards your left knee. Nice and tall. Start to walk your arm down towards your right foot. You can bring the elbow to the inside. Start to spin the chest. Left arm up and over. Spin the chest open. Soften the shoulders and breathe. Notice where you're feeling this, where you can utilize your breath. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. Expand the breath even more. Take your time. And then breath, come on out. Start to turn towards your right leg now. Slowly start to walk yourself down. Drop your shoulders so they're level. Side may be a little different, maybe a little tighter. It might be a little looser. Just honor that there may be a difference. I know I feel a little bit tighter, so I can't go as far. Don't force it. Just wherever you land, allow yourself to soften there. Find your breath. Take 2 more full rounds of breath. And bring your fingertips to the ground. Pull your heart through. Lift slowly. Bring feet out front. Take a moment, shake them out. We're going to come in to a little Baddha Konasana here. Bring the soles of your feet together. You can bring them as close as you would like. It kind of depends on your inner thighs. So if you feel a lot of tension on the inner thighs, maybe you have some pillows or maybe you have blocks or books, something you can prop your knees on, help release any tension through the inner thighs. Feel free to do that. But grab your ankles, sit up nice and tall, pull your heart through. Maybe you stay right here, this is fine. Just allow yourself to breathe, maybe close your eyes. Send the breath nice and low to the inseam of the legs, create a little space, or if you would like to, start to lower yourself down. This quarantine has me feeling a little less flexible than usual. Life schedule is a little off. Maybe our bodies are feeling that as well. So if that's the case, be a little nice to yourself. Big breath. Really feel the inseam of the leg fill up with each inhale. Exhale, nice and soft. Allow the muscles to relax. Let's take 2 more full rounds of breath, making the biggest breaths yet. And after this, next exhale, fingertips to the ground. Lift yourself up. Grab your knees. Release the legs. Bring the hands behind you. Open the chest. Allow your legs to go in and out. And then we're going to make our way down on our mats. Finding our bridge pose. Lower yourself down. Walk your heels in towards your fingertips. Palms down into your mat. Press your feet into your mat. And an in-breath, lift your hips up. And if it's available, walk your shoulder blades underneath. Interlace the fingers. Go nice and high on the shoulders. Lift your hips. Let's take 5 rounds of breath here. And then nice and gently releasing the hands back towards your side. Stay lifted. Take a big in breath. Exhale, just lower your upper back. Pause, take an in breath. Exhale, lower your middle back. Pause, take an in breath. Exhale, lower all the way down. Draw the knees into your chest. Give them a nice hug, maybe sway side to side. From here, let's find happy baby. Draw the knees to your armpits. Lift your feet towards the ceiling. Your shins behind you. Maybe you can grab for the side of your feet, your toes. And if not, grab behind your knees and just draw your thighs down that way. Allow the shoulders to relax. And if you would like, maybe rock to the side, rock to the side. I have a 5-month-old baby at home who does this all the time. It is appropriately named Happy Baby. When you're ready, find center. Soften into this pose. Let's take 3 full rounds of breath here. Drawing the soles of the feet together. Bring the soles of the feet in, little bound angle. Keep the soles of the feet together, lower them to the ground. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms face up. And start to allow yourself to soften in. Walk the shoulder blades underneath you slightly here. Allow the chest to fall open a little more. Allow the muscles of the face and the jaw to relax. Allow the arms, the fingers to relax. Gently release one leg at a time, out. Taking up a little more space than you normally would. Allow the toes to fall out to the side, the knees to roll out. And check in with the space of your lower back. Make sure you're not holding yourself up. We have a tendency to do that. So allow yourself to just drop into your natural frame.
And take a moment here to notice your natural frame laying on your mat. Feel the points of the body that are touching. Feel them get a little bit softer, but yet heavier into your mat as you start to melt a little more. Notice the spaces of the body that aren't touching the mat. Allow yourself to even melt into those. And allow the mat to support you. Allow all the muscles of your body to relax and to let go. Let's take a few moments here to just be. Enjoy this Shavasana. Allow yourself this time for complete rest. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Take a nice full in breath. Nice soothing exhale out. Just start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, slowly waking up the body. Just start to bend the knees and gently make your way to your side. Use your arm as a little pillow. And then using your top hand, press into the ground, lift yourself up. Let's find a seated position. And sitting up nice and tall, draw your hands together, heart center. Slight bow of the chin inward, a little smile to your face, just a little gratitude, a little love and a little light, a little peace. It was an honor to share practice with you. Namaste. My friends, I can't wait to see you all. I miss you all.